It's bad.
It's
That's how we're starting it tonight. That's how we're starting things tonight. Okay, well, never mind. I'm not playing nice tonight. You know what? You know what? I don't even know. Yeah, maybe we should have canceled this shit. Jesus Christ!
fuck. I
Quack, quack it off. Quack, quack, quack it off. Passes all day and quacks off and spends his time quacking off. Everyone loves quacking off. Quack, quack, get off.
Yeah, that thing.
Shut up, bitch.
That we're really doing this. Okay. I see how tonight's gonna go. I see how this shit's gonna go. This is what happens when both are tired and cranky. This is what happens. Got it. All right. Well, we're a hell of a fucking show then, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we were. What is going on, everyone? Welcome in to anyone live here and or watching later on. We appreciate you being here. Do consider hitting that like button real quick for us. It doesn't hurt you at all. It helps the channel out. And consider subscribing if our nonsense is fucked up enough for you, I guess.
Nonsense.
I'm not sure how to. I'm not sure how to put that. Whatever you want to watch, I guess. I see you, Dragon. Hello. Frankeny was in here, but having a hissy fit because apparently Frankeny said "fuck you" and she went to see Adam Sandler tonight.
Yeah.
So Frankeny is dead to everyone.
Yep.
All right. I didn't know Adam Sandler was doing live tours.
Yeah.
Is he doing? What is his show? Is it like music? Is it a comedy? What is he doing?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
He does his guitar skits and does comedy. And, yeah.
I was like, I never heard of Adam Sandler doing a live show that I'm aware of, at least in probably a decade. So I was like,
yeah, he did his first live tour in a decade.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking spot on then.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Jesus.
Like $200 a ticket for where they're sitting.
Oh, God. Is he broke?
Maybe more. I don't know. They were spendy.
Yeah, he's either poor or it's just, I guess, demand, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think he'd be poor. Adam Sandler's got to have a fuck ton of money. There's been in enough movies.
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Shit, we just watched The Longest Yard last night. One, by the way, funny movie. Funny fucking movie.
Just seeing it.
I'm not downing you on $200 a ticket. I'm not downing that. Where is it at? What is it at the?
It's at the Moda Center.
Is it okay? I was gonna say the Rose Garden, but it's like Moda. Yeah, the Moda Center.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. Basically, close to where they're at is well, the tickets they have left are $114.
Yeah, what is that like? Third section, like third.
No,
tier?
that's down at 100 level.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, but
there's only like a handful of tickets left.
But at the same time, you're watching a guy on stage, so from that distance, are you going to hear him great, or are you going to see him well? You know, or are you watching a big screen? So is it worth the money? You know, at the same time.
Well, where they got their tickets, yeah, $120.
I mean, it's
for
not
the
terrible.
row right in front of them.
Yeah, it's not.
That's
It's
not bad.
Terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible.
No, not at all.
I mean, I've spent way more for. I think me and Sam spent Oh God, it was almost 300 per ticket for Rammstein. But that was into the pit, you know.
Yeah.
That's like kind of a once in a lifetime kind of thing where you're like, yeah, okay, we'll do this once and be done with it. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Welcome. Spaz, we got some stuff to talk about though.
I did stage set for Rammstein about a decade ago.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The money that's money well spent. That shit. That's why the tickets are expensive. When they employ like 1,000 fucking people to set up a show and ship that shit all over the fucking, you know, the U.S. to South America and shit like that to the shows, yeah, it fucking costs money. All right. Anyways, Spaz, we got some stuff to go into here. Your Dodgers suck too.
Yeah, fuck off.
No, I just pulled up the yeah, they suck. It's just facts. Sorry. That's how it is.
So what happens when you play a 7-hour game last night?
No, that's what happens when you have shit teams. I don't know. I don't watch baseball. I just saw the score. Anyway, let's look at this here. I'm pulling this up real quick because I didn't have it pulled up, and that's my apologies for that.
Real simple. Oregon sucks. Dan Lining's leaving, and we got Good night.
Well, that was one way to do that. I mean, Jesus Christ. Why the fuck is going on with this thing? I'm trying to pull this shit on the side and I'm fucking spazzing distracting the shit on me. There we go. Got it. Oh, no. There we go. Got it. Okay, cool. I'm not. It's for my reading, not for share screen. So yeah, Spaz, we have some things to talk about. Let's do this.
Right, nobody's fucking here. Who cares?
Well, we care, sir, because we like Oregon, and we're here to talk about the fucking team, because that's how we fucking do things around here. Is we talk about the fucking team.
Okay.
Don't make me get on Mr. Spaz and beat your ass. I will fucking do it. All right. Look at this Wisconsin game real quick, because my God, have you watched the game again? Have you gone back and looked at it?
No, too wet.
It was brutal to watch. The replay, it really was. It really was. It was like, what are we doing? And
First quarter didn't even rain.
Well,
what were they doing?
But it was, and I don't know. That's the kind of the curious situation is that the first half was disastrous, and I think you kind of understood. You're like, okay, it's not a fumble fest, but you're concerned about making a mistake. The second half wasn't as bad, but it still was. It still was. But is this what I think more of our concern is we're looking at Dante Moore, and I'm assuming again it's a fractured or broken nose. We assume that'll be okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it sucks. It hurts.
He could have gone back in if he was needed.
Yeah, it's that says a lot too. Is he could have, after he cleaned up, he could have gone back in like the fourth quarter. But at the same time, the team said, you don't need to.
No.
Because the defense was not giving up anything to Wisconsin. Again, Wisconsin, outside of the 30-yard pass downfield, again, that was underthrown and Hail Mary almost type. They outside of that, they literally given up something like 55 yards in passing. That was it. There was no concern about Wisconsin scoring. But by not putting Dante Moore back in, and now we have seen that Austin Novosad has not been present for multiple weeks. I know he had a little minor injury for a little bit there. But we haven't heard much. We haven't seen Luke Moga. Obviously, Achilles Smith is he's redshirting. That's totally fine. Are we really looking at a quarterback battle here? What is going on behind the scenes with these quarterbacks?
I just think that Dan Lanning likes what he sees out of Brock, and Brock's been there the longest, so they're giving him the run. I don't know.
Well, no, he's been there the same amount of time as Novosad, right?
Maybe.
Remember, this is Novosad's third year.
Oh, then yeah.
Well, is it Novosad's? Yeah, no, it's Novosad's third year. He was there with Knicks still. I think he was a redshirt that year.
It's definitely weird.
We just haven't seen it. Normally, you have a backup quarterback that's there for a couple of years, but you don't see the fluctuation that we have in the quarterback that we have this year, where you have your starter and then you have your backup. This year, it's like we have our backup. Oh no, now we're going to go to the next guy. Oh, now the next guy. But I guess that does show the competition level, like you said. It's just like it's like, hey, this guy's putting in the work.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You have a mouthful over there, Spaz, so I don't want to interrupt your fucking food fest.
I'm snacking.
You're
I ate dinner.
Snacking.
I'm having dessert.
Snack. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen a team switch quarter. Last year I kind of understood why they did it, because they were trying to keep people to red shirts. So they would alternate quarterbacks so they didn't overplay them, so they keep eligibility. This year I don't quite understand the process outside of the I guess practice mentality.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
Like I've just never seen that many quarterbacks rotate in and out of lineups. It's just not normal. Is it to appease the quarterbacks to make them stay? Or is it an expectation that Novosad is going to be gone after this year? He's going to transfer.
Nobody really knows because they've been so quiet about it.
Well, that's the point. It's like, is Dante going to stay one more year? Is he going to leave? And then are they just getting Thomas or Moga ready? Or they at least know that Achilles is going to be great behind the scenes. And we have no idea. Absolutely no clue what to expect coming up.
Yeah, it's definitely odd, but I guess we'll see. Dan says it's Brock's number 2 now, so
which is, I mean, I love it because it's a walk-on from Eugene, so I love it. Sheldon High School, shout out Justin Herbert. I like it, but what does that mean for the other? Yeah, we just don't know. I'm assuming Austin Novosad is going to be gone after this year. I assume he's going to transfer just because you've got, if Brock Thomas is allegedly number 2, Moga's shown ability. You've got Kelly Smith. You've got Bryson Beaver coming in. Yo, a beaver on the Ducks. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Novosad is out after this year, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because Novosad is talented. He's more than capable. He's just hasn't gotten the opportunity, you know.
But other than that, our offense is, our offense is good. It's just, I think what we saw last week with Thomas coming in is that A, he can handle the pressure, B, he can handle the limelight. So he's running the offense. Maybe he's got better control of the offense. I don't know. Maybe it was the weather, because it was weird because as soon as Moore got hurt, you saw Novostad, warming up. They go to commercial break, come back, and Brock Thomas is in, and you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, even the announcers were like, Novostad is getting ready to come in. And then it was like, never mind, that is Brock Thomas. And I'm like, Brock, what the fuck is Brock doing on the field? I mean, that was my thought. I was like, what the hell is he doing out there?
Yeah, it's like,
which, again, no offense to Brock. If they said it was Moga, I'd been like, okay, well, that made sense. That was like, quote unquote, the third string option. But again, we're not in the backstage. We don't see the practices. We don't see all the details and the meetings. So there's obviously something that Brock Thomas is doing just much more. And I think this was that type of game. You just said it. That shows that he can handle a situation. So if needed, you can put him in immediately in a close game, in an ugly game, and go, just don't screw it up. Win us the game. And he did it.
Yeah, he controlled the offense.
I mean, yeah, I get it. It's not pretty by any means. I'm not trying to sit here and like fucking make light of it. It wasn't pretty, but he did what he needed to do, and that pulled out a win. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
it was an ugly game. So we talked about a Sunday too, Spaz. Switching gears here a little bit. Talked about Sunday night a little bit. Well, that was the main topic of the show. Will every team stop sucking Dan Lane's dick? You are not getting him. Back the fuck off our coach. Okay?
Yeah. Go get James Franklin. Go get Ed Orgeron. Hell, you can have Mike Gundy even. Yeah. Just lay off of Dan Lanning.
I get it too. Again, we said it. If a team opens up like this year's absolutely ridiculous. You've got Florida, Penn State, LSU, adding UCLA, Virginia
Tech.
This year's ridiculous in the amount of openings.
Oh, and the rumor is that Virginia Tech is like right there on the cusp. They're about ready to hire James Franklin. That came out this afternoon.
Ooh, you know what? I would give
not a bad move.
I will give total props to Virginia Tech if they land James Franklin, because I think that might be the sneakiest, best hire that a team like Virginia Tech could do.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shows that like I said, that Virginia Tech's not a bad school. They have a great fan base. And so if the school wants to really invest, if they can land James Franklin, power to them. Power to them. Do it.
Yeah.
Definitely. James, I have nothing against James Franklin. He's been consistent. He's a good coach. I mean,
He just can't seem to win the big games.
well, I think it's like we said before. Sometimes you hit a peak at a certain location, and sometimes you need a fresh start. Kind of on both sides. Like the coach needs a fresh start. He needs to go to a different location, and then he can start winning. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. But yeah, if Virginia Tech can land James Franklin, props to him. Absolute props.
Yeah.
But one of the best things was, and I was telling you when we were talking on the phone earlier, was Greg Sheeman of the Big Lockdown Big Ten was telling everyone, fuck off Dan Lanning. Why the fuck would he go anywhere? And that's the point. Dan Lanning makes $11 million a year.
And the buyout.
$11 million a year. Yeah. Most of these schools literally have to pay coaches. They're having to buy these coaches out, like Brian Kelly and stuff. What are you gonna do to make Dan Lanning leave Oregon and afford his buyout on top of the other buy? You're not. Just stop. I get it. You call them, you make them say no, but no, you're not getting Dan Lanning. Why would any person, we've said this, to be a college football coach, you have to be a psychopath. You really have to be insane. Why are you going to leave a team that you've built now? It's your team. You've hung a conference championship up already. You're in the playoffs. You're going to be in the playoffs, no question. Why would you leave that to go then build another team? And not saying that the other teams like LSU, Florida, etc., are not talented rosters. They are. They have their talent. But why are you going to? No, it doesn't make it makes zero fucking sense to me.
Yeah. It doesn't make much sense.
I mean, Chip Kelly left because he wanted to go to the NFL. Got it. That's a step up, right? And that was, 2011, 2012. Mark Helfrich got fired. Taggart went back to his alma mater. Cristobal went back to his alma mater. When you're going to alma maters, that's a little different. You kind of understand and kind of respect that, like Dillingham left and went to his alma mater, Arizona State. You understand it. Lanning's alma mater is oh fuck me. Oh God. What is it?
I don't even.
Jesus Christ. I have it, and I can't even
Missouri?
No, it's not Missouri.
I think it's Missouri.
No, well, it's Missouri, but it's not Missouri. It's in Missouri. I have it. I got it. I couldn't. It's Jewel College. College, North Kansas City, Missouri. Or I'm sorry, Jewel College. It's Jewel College. William Jewel College. That's what it is. William Jewel College. That's what it was. I knew I had it. I was like Jewel something. William Jewel College in Missouri. That's what it was. It's literally like a D3 school. So he doesn't have an alma mater, in the sense of like that he would leave for, like your Alabamas or your LSUs or Floridas or something like that. He doesn't have that in the way of it. So the only one that I could think of that he would ever leave for potentially, and I don't even think now he would because of the pay, is Georgia, right?
Yeah, probably.
But even Kirby Smart's not going anywhere, and they basically
No.
make almost the same amount of money. I mean, I don't know what Kirby Smart makes, but I'm sure it's in the 11 to 12 billion range, and Dan Lane's making 11. So why the hell would he leave for that? It just doesn't make any sense. Just back the fuck off every year, every fucking year. Which I get, again, I get it too, is that, look, if you're a school, you're the hiring agency, you're the HR, whatever, you got to call the agent to talk to the coach and make them say no. I get it. But
It's going to be great having DJ Pickett alongside Dorian Finney.
Who and who?
Well, Finney's our cornerback.
Oh. I was going down lane, and so I was like, who and who?
And DJ Pickett's the cornerback we tried to get that went to LSU.
Oh, okay. You went to like recruiting transfer portal now. So I was like, who? I was like, that threw me completely off. I was like, what? What are we talking about here? Well, also there's been that whole like we need to get Dallas Wilson back. I'm like,
Dallas Wilson probably is not going to leave Florida.
No, he wanted to stay in Florida for the reasons of staying.
But DJ Pickett could leave LSU.
Yes, yeah, no, that's a viable option. I think Wilson will stay with Florida, or maybe just transfer to another Southern school. He wanted to stay in Florida to be close to home, and that's understandable. Some recruits want to stay close to home or need to stay close to home due to certain circumstances. We have nothing against that. If he wanted to come to Oregon, by all means, come back. But if not, understood. It just kind of is what it is. It's fine. Oh, pick it though. That'd be good.
Did you hear the bad news that came out today?
That Adam Sandler's in town and Franken's not here because she's at that show.
No, it's looking like it's probably going to be a big noon in Kinnicky Stadium.
Oh, kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's better or worse than a night game.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm not sure. I haven't even really deep dived into that one. It's going to be interesting. Let's put it that way.
Now, big noon kickoff is going to be at the shoe this week for Ohio State, Penn State. Now, why they left that on is beyond me. I would have never left that game on big noon kickoff.
Because they don't have many other options, I guess.
But, I mean, yeah, they probably don't for this week with us not playing, so.
That's all I can think of. When you have a select big noon, not big, like, if you just left it as big Fox kickoff or something like that, and you can select night games or midday game. When you're doing big noon kickoff, you really limit yourself to what games you're doing. You really kind of fucked up the marketing there.
Yeah, it's pretty bleak.
Yeah, there's some weeks that are really good, and then the other weeks are like, yeah, not so much. I guess they always hope every year, though. Every year, some team pops up and they're better than expected, like the Indianas. Last year and this year, where you get those really good games. Penn State obviously is not holding their end of the deal this year.
No.
Poor Penn State. All right, let's look at this real quickly. Anyways, yeah, back the fuck off Lanning and what is there an issue that we see though? I'm concerned with the offense a little bit this season. I am a little concerned. There are times where like bam, Rutgers, bam, other games it just sparks, and there's the other games where it's just like sometimes you're like, what is going on? But it's, and I'm not talking about screen passes. Relax. I know your favorite play.
It's still a young team. We had a big turnover. I think some of it is motivation. I think a lot of it is just, lack of concentration. Last week, for example, Lanning looked pissed off on the sideline a couple of different times. Like, what is going on? This is not what we've done all week. What are you guys doing?
Well, and the Wisconsin game too, like we said, the weather was a bit of a factor. I'm sure that adjusted play calling concerns of.
But it's so bizarre because
don't give turnovers.
The first quarter, the sun was out most of the first quarter. So why weren't you trying to move the ball? Why weren't you trying to take some over the top? Well, I just didn't understand that. And I think that's where part of Lanning's
in all fairness, though, they started with the onside kick, which was absolutely
and then they didn't even move the ball at all.
They didn't do it. They didn't do anything with it. But I mean, it was ridiculous to even do it. I was like, I loved it, but at the same time, I was like, really, an onside kick to start the game? Ridiculous. No one does that. No coach.
No.
No one does that, especially against a team like Wisconsin. And I think Lanning I think that was a signal, though, for the whole game. Now you look at it, he felt the team wasn't inspired to play against Wisconsin, or he felt Wisconsin was here to wreck Oregon's season, and he went aggressive with that. I think that's the mentality that Lanning has. Now, which way it was, I don't know, but you don't just do an onside kick to start the game for no reason.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is lack of concentration, bad play calling from time to time. Maybe Stein is checked out. Who knows?
Well, yeah, we haven't even talked about Will Stein because and we don't need to get into tonight, but by any means, but. He's on the hot list, and that we've known that. We knew that last year. We've known that this year. So, that's not a surprise that he's getting contacted and talked to by other people. Now, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't believe you can do that during the season, but I'm sure the agent's kind of like whispering in his ear, like, "Hey, he sees the job openings, he sees the potential." I don't know. Yeah, at the same time, I don't know if it's the play calling. Like we said on the I think we said on the post game. I said Wisconsin is kind of our equivalent to Stanford.
Yeah,
they're just that thorn in your side that just you can't solve the puzzle sometimes. Like you win, but it's just ugly games. That's just our Stanford. I don't think it's Will Stein or the offense or anything as a whole. I think it's just Wisconsin. It's just that type of team. I mean, look at all the time we played Wisconsin before. They've always been close games. High scoring or not. They've always been close games.
Yeah.
It's just like that history of stuff. It's like, again, it's Stanford. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. Every year now we see Stanford or Wisconsin on the schedule, we're gonna be like, shit.
Those guys again.
Yeah. It's like Stanford every year. It's like, damn it. Damn it. Well,
All I know is I'm glad it's over with. Now it's time to get ready for Iowa.
this is gonna be you almost think after this type of game with Wisconsin, Iowa's gonna be interesting. Watch Oregon blows them out like 60 points or something like that. It'd be like, come on, guys, play consistently every week at least. Like, no,
Yeah.
Iowa's gonna be fun. Iowa's gonna be fun. That was one of our games where we were like, that one, that could be rough. It could be rough.
Yeah. That one could be a long, long day.
Yeah. We do have to get Corey Brad on, if possible. As we've talked, we need to get Corey Brad on, hopefully, from the Iowa Hawkeyes to talk, because yeah, Iowa is an interesting team.
Yeah.
Defensively, they're a little lackluster compared to what they normally are, but offensively they have improved, but they're still good defensively. And then you're at Kinnick Stadium, and then I think they're on a bye this week too, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think that they're also on a bye. Let me see here. I got it pulled up right here, so I just want to look. TBT. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, they're on the bye also.
Great.
Yeah, they're on the bye also. Why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep getting teams off buys and shit too? Why does that keep happening?
Yeah.
Last year was the same shit. Every time we played someone, it was like they're off a bye. I'm like, what the hell is happening right now?
We have to play these ugly ass games where the other team's coming off a bye and we played 3 weeks in a row. Or
well, I mean, we're on the bye too, but at the same time, it's like, why are they also on a bye? Like Indiana, we came off that; they were on a bye also. The same, like it was the same thing. It's like, why does it keep happening?
I have no clue. Big Ten bias.
Well, yeah, because when you're the new team and you came in and you just put your boot up their fucking asses, you know what I mean? I guess they're going to rig you eventually.
Yeah.
You can't do that to Ohio State and Michigan and Penn State. How dare you? You know.
Right.
It'll be interesting. Yeah, we gotta get Corey on. Hopefully, we'll find some sort of thing. Maybe we can get the Rock Boys on. Maybe even Iowa's a fun one. That's gonna be fun. It's a whole different atmosphere. First time being there. Maybe that'll fire up the team though. Kind of like Rutgers. You'll see them come out and just lay the fucking wood. You know, like we want to dominate your stadium now.
Let's hope so.
Lanning does this though. That he just finds that fucking random motivation to be like, nah, your stadium is our stadium. Deal with it. He does. He just has this thing about him, and hopefully Stein is not getting sidetracked with other jobs. Hopefully he'll get everyone focused. Hopefully Dante Moore's nose will reset, you know, and not be hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to put a face guard on his helmet now.
Yeah, at least a shield, like a visor, at least, or something like that.
Yeah.
So because I mean, it was a freak thing. It wasn't like he was punched or something like that. It was just like a forearm across the face. That's part of sports. It happens, especially football. It happens.
Yeah.
It was just that perfect angle and hit, and it was just like, oh, Oh, God. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere.
Yeah, so tune in next week, guys. We might be a little more motivated. I have zero motivation tonight.
Well,
Zero.
I told you when you looked tired as shit. I told you Sam was taking a nap. I woke him up and he was like, I'm like, oh, you sound sick as hell. We didn't even have dinner. I cooked it, but it's still sitting
Oh.
there. He hadn't touched it because he's like, yeah, I don't want to. And we have the cat thing tomorrow with the vet. And I'm like,
You're gonna be like Sam.
well, no,
Exorcist, go away.
he's the one who tells me to stay away. He's like, no, I don't use it. I'm like, dude, you breathe on me at night. Kidding me? I mean, we share the same air in the fucking room. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm gonna get sick. Jesus. But yeah, still at the same time. So yeah, we're all kind of like, fuck. I think it's the bye week thing. It's just like, we don't have to worry about shit.
Right?
I think that's really what it is. So yeah, let's reconvene next week. We should have hopefully Corey Brada, or we'll have some other Hawkeye personality on here to talk the Hawkeyes. And if we have another guest potentially lined up, maybe I can get somebody set up. We may have 2 shows next week. We'll just see how we feel. And
Hey, we might even have Derek on. He is going to the game, so
he didn't go to the fucking Wisconsin one. He didn't come from. Oh, fuck Derek. Fuck Derek. Jesus Christ.
he's going to the Iowa game.
What
So
are we doing around here?
I know he's a Wisconsin kid, but he going to Iowa.
I thought he was in California.
No, he's back in Wisconsin.
Oh. Well, no, Iowa, Wisconsin. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Fair enough. Still, fuck Derek.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We'll just we'll get the fuck out of here. But I do appreciate everyone being here.
Get the fuck out of here tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. I see you, SO2.
Kind of a weird system, isn't it?
It is. I mean, her pussy's getting slapped around. It's getting beat down.
Yeah.
Why not just give her a little...
Wrong show. But I gotta figure out a way to lock these things during the Oregon show. I gotta figure out a way to lock these up. No,
Where are you going, Brain?
Back to the cage to plan for tomorrow night.
Why? What are we going to do tomorrow night?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
I gotta lock these up. Spaz is just sitting over here clicking shit now. All right, but anyways, yeah. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Currently later on. Make sure real quick, hit the like button for us. Consider subscribing. If you are super generous, you can follow us on X. There's a link to it in the description.
Yeah, donation links below.
That is right.
We're about to. This channel's about to die. We need funding.
Someone's got to pay for StreamYard around here, and it's fucking my ass right now. But no, we appreciate it. We hitting the like button is one of the biggest, easiest, quickest ways and simplest things you can do to help support it, and we appreciate
Get your friends to come support us.
That's true. Send over your cougars for Spaz.
Yeah,
that means the 90-year-olds. They're not watching YouTube, but you know.
Yeah, I'll give them a good cougar time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kill me. Absolutely fuck. That was one of the worst images I wanted to see. I did not want to see tonight. Absolutely awful.
Oh, shit.
Oh, kill me. All right, everyone. We'll see you all next week.
Oh, don't forget, tune in Sunday night for After Dark.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. The After Dark show on Sunday night. It was a blast on this last Sunday, and hopefully it'll be another blast. But Spaz, as always, it's never a bad time, right?
Nope. Fuck the Huskies.
Fuck what?